Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
My
warahmatullahi
name is
Morning.
I'm Diana, the one of student in Institute Islam Education Drama Institute Bakawitu, and now I'm the first semester in English Education Study Program. Today I want to interview you about English teacher. So Miss, please tell me about yourself first.
Alright, my name is Dewi and I'm a teacher for English subject in Junior High School 1 Switzerland. I've been teaching since 2009, but in Switzerland I've been teaching for almost 4 years.
Okay, let's move to the question, Miss. The
Please.
first question, could you please tell me the reason why you choose to pursue a teaching career?
Well, actually, I like teaching and I love English. English was one of my favorite subjects when I was little. So then I tried to pursue my dream as a teacher because, first I like teaching and I enjoy teaching a lot and I love English and I think I'm good at English. So that's why in the very beginning, I started to choose English teacher as one of my dreams.
Okay, in your opinion, Miss, what qualities and skills should an effective English teacher possess?
Pardon?
What qualities and skills should an effective English teacher
Oh,
possess?
an effective teacher.
Yes.
Well, I think there are a lot of skills that a teacher, especially English teacher, should have. For example, the basic skills. I mean, in the 4 basic skills: reading, speaking, listening, and also writing, and also pedagogical skill as a teacher. And I think one of important thing is having good having a good patience and also motivation to help students. So I think they are the basic important skills that a teacher should have, especially for English teachers. Because if you can't speak English well and your listening is quite poor and also you are not really good at reading and writing, so how come a teacher can motivate their students to be better? So I think the 4 basic skills in English is quite important, and also the pedagogical skill as a teacher, and also the patience. So as an English teachers, especially in a small school in a small village, because Switzerland is not really big, it's not that big. So I think having a good patience is also very helpful to be a teacher, especially English teacher in quite remote areas, something like Switzerland.
The next question, Miss.
Yes.
What do you think are the weakness of student English listening?
The weakness?
Yes.
Well, actually, I wouldn't say this is as a weakness, but maybe our students do not really have enough exposure to English. I mean, they don't have quite a lot time to practice and also the exposure for the teachers. So I wouldn't say this is the weakness, but yes, this is the challenge that a teacher and also student have to overcome. So I think the exposure to English, because nowadays English is an international language, so we can find English everywhere. But unfortunately, in a school, again, as a small school in a small areas like Switzerland, our students do not really have enough exposure to express themselves in English, and also the teacher does have the same thing. They don't really expose their students to English quite well. So I think that is one of the biggest challenge. So again, I wouldn't say this is a weakness, but this is a challenge that we have to overcome, whether it is from teacher and also from the students.
Um, this is the chance for you,
Mhm.
but and so how did you overcome it to the chance?
Since the exposure to English is one of the biggest challenge in my opinion, so far what I have done is providing exposures through. I try to speak in English and I maintain that habits in English in my classroom. So I usually speaks in two languages. First, I will talk in English and then I will translate into Indonesia. And I try to minimize to use the bahasa daerah, the local language in my classroom, because again the main problem, the main challenge is the exposure. So I give as many exposure as I can from like I'm speaking in bilingual English and also bahasa Indonesia in the classroom, and I try to encourage them to use and practice their English. And then we do have English club, and we do have like what's that I bring some videos and also my material in English to my classrooms. So I design everything in my classroom should be in English. So it starts from me as a teacher, and also it continues to the material. So I try to expose my students to English as many as I can. That's one is I think the most thing that I have done so far to my students, expose them into English.
Okay, Miss, I think thank you so much for taking your time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you so much. Good luck for your study.
Yes, thank you, Miss.
You're welcome.